After all that's just happened, life, or what passes for it, seems more precious to you than ever. You look around at those who have accompanied you so far. In each one, something unique shines through. Divinity has eluded you so far, but humanity beats strong within you, here and now. Who knows what lies ahead for you, for your companions? Your quest failed. The void is growing stronger, and the hall is dark. You feel the need for some affection. Perhaps they feel it too.
Prince, would you like to join for a private moment?
His smile is like a conquest. His chest swiftly moved against yours, a battalion ready to breach.
When all is at its darkest, the soul longs for the light of love. Lead the way, my darling.
Touching the hand of your companion, source sparks between you. The magic of this place sings, and arcane flesh wraps your bones. All of a sudden, you appear living. You feel things. For the first time in a long, long time, you sense with all 5 senses. As you move to go below decks, the live wood creaks and groans. The steps you thought you knew lead you to a part of the ship you've never seen before. A newly carved nook that smells of resin and wood chips. Touching the wall beneath your fingers, the live wood hums at your touch. You understand that the Lady Vengeance has carved this space for you in gratitude for your help. You enter and feel the presence of the ship recede, offering you the total privacy of a moment alone with your companion. The first moment you have been truly alone together.
Well, well. It's not the top of a white marble tower upon which a bed awaits beneath an infinity of stars, but I suppose it'll have to do.
He walks over to the bed, sits down and pats it invitingly with his hand.
Come, sit next to me. I've got something for you.
Okay.
As you sit down next to him, he produces from the depths of his garb a magnificent glass bottle, delicate of shape and sapphire of color.
I've held on to this ever since my expulsion from the Forbidden City. I was going to open it upon my return, but this...
He looks you lovingly in the eyes.
This is an even better occasion.
I feel honored.
You are being honored. With something quite exceptional. Wine. But no ordinary wine. This was made from the grapes of vines that meander along my palace's walls like the curious fingers of lovers. It's a drink sought after by emperors and artists and philosophers. One bottle such as this can ransom a king.
Can it ransom a god?
Time will tell.
He pours 2 glasses from the bottle. The wine is so dark as to be almost black. He holds out one of the glasses to you.
Here, let's toast. To us.
To us?
You drink, and it's magnificent. A taste that is warm and sensuous, like a prelude to ecstasy spreading itself through your veins. Then, just as sensuous, his hands are like the vines he spoke of as they meander all over your body. You kiss, and you keep kissing, entangled in one another's arms. All the while you pull at each other's clothes, until finally the very last of them is discarded upon the floor.
Fane, to behold you in this naked glory is to surmount the boundaries of existence and step into a more perfect universe. Let gods and divines keep their powers. To feel you and taste you and be with you is all I need. I hunger for you, Fane. There's no stopping me now.
His mouth against your ear, he whispers.
How do you want me?
Passionate.
Then I need but to be myself.
He picks you up with arms strong enough to move boulders, kisses you eagerly, and lays you down upon your back. He leans over you, his hands traveling up along your inner thighs, his breath and his body hot along all of your length.
Even if you go on to become a god, you will always remember this night.
And there it is.
Wake up.
You wake, and all is warm and smooth and just as it should be. The Red Prince's hands still glide along your every curve.
My word, I just can't bring myself not to touch you. Good. Then we can stay here forever.
We cannot.
But of course we can't, can we? How perfectly horrid
He rises and starts to dress. You follow suit.
To see you dress. Truly, the world has never witnessed a greater crime.
Hail. Spoken to Malady yet?
Of course I have to speak with Melody. Almira.
I thought you'd forgotten about me, darling. How goes your little endeavor?
I fought my way through the council.
Almira gives you a devilish grin and traces her finger along your forearm.
I had a feeling you'd be one to watch, my dear. I'm glad to hear my faith wasn't misplaced.
But unfortunately we won't be crafting the sworn breakers. Whatever that is.
Take whatever time you need to gather yourself, my friend. When you are ready, we can proceed.
I know you led Dallas to me on the Nameless Isle.
Yes, I am sorry. She had me built to her exact designs. Not even I know all the ways in which she can control me. She was able to follow my wake like a shark. But I will see myself destroyed rather than be forced to betray you again. I swear.
Summon Melody, please.
It shall be done.
Melody's face is drawn. She seems tired, somewhat subdued. She looks you over and squints.
What's wrong with you? You seem happy.
Because I am. I feel better than I have in some time.
It's written all over you. In truth, I'm glad to see it. A joyful God is a just God. I've had some time to think, and there's a few matters I want to discuss before we carry on. I doubt you've forgotten the death of Meister Siva.
She swallows hard and closes her eyes for a moment, as though trying to dispel a dizzy spell.
She and I had a deal, you see. A deal that's now quite obviously defunct. According to its terms, I was to help you ascend to divinity, and she was to help me with another matter. The details aren't important now. Another entangling alliance. But I won't be able to disentangle it on my own. There may come a time when I need to count on you as an ally. So, are we? Allies, that is.
What entangling alliance are you referring to exactly?
The details are detailed. Suffice it to say that Meister Siva believed she could help me. And I believe you're twice the sorcerer she ever was. So?
Your problems are my problems from now on.
That's something I don't often hear. Thank you. Really.
No problem.
Moving on. I found out where Dallas is heading. There's a great city not far from Driftwood, Arx by name. It's controlled by Magisters, so you'll have your work cut out for you. We have to find out what she's planning to do with the powers of the Seven. You'll need to find her and take back what she stole, and quickly, before she does something irreversible. Dallas, or any of the others for that matter, cannot be allowed to use the powers of the gods. She doesn't understand what must be done. She doesn't understand how to rule.
How to rule? Please, elaborate.
It's quite simple, really. Chaos is a fact of life, surer than any other. Power is one of the few structures that can cut a line through that chaos. If wielded well, that line will mean stability, order, a comfort against the unknowable, changing forces of chaos. If wielded poorly, the line will mean domination, terror, different from chaos, but no better. Dallas, and the others like her, Alexander, the Mother Tree, the Prince of Shadows, they are little better than demons, really. They seek power at the expense of others, not to create stability, but to create servants. Look at my face, Godwoken. What do you see?
I see you. Melody, no more or less.
I suppose we all see what we want to see. When I look in the mirror, I see balance. Balance between darkness and light, between good and evil. Whatever those categories mean. When the time comes for you to ascend, remember my face. Remember that despite any shortcomings you might have, if you can bring a semblance of balance to the world, you'll have done as good as the Seven did. And if you can be stronger than them, you'll do all. The 7 are gone, slain by their godwoken, slain by you. You have the potential, the obligation even, to do better than they did. To create a better world than the world they made.
You seem passionate about the state of the world. Why?
I know what evil is, Godwoken. I've seen what chaos can do. It isn't how I picture Rivellon's future. You are my insurance against that. Now, there's little time to spare. We need to get you to Arx, find Dallas, take back what she stole. Shall we go?
Yes. To Arx.
Very good. How lucky for you I'm on your side. I'm probably the only one masterful enough to transport an entire ship safely between the land of the dead and the land of the living. Captain Malady stands at the ready.
After the briefest moment of respite, Malady brought the Godwoken to Arx to recover the divine powers Dallas had snatched away. But the half-demon's secret was taking its toll on her.
Lucian! Fools! The bastard's going to ruin everything! Brace! Brace! Brace!
What's that, Quercus? Do you have something?
Don't say anything.
Malady groans, her face twisting in pain. She falls to one knee, catching herself on her hands. She raises one hand and raises herself to her feet.
Now, no need to fuss, I'll be fine. It's just that traveling between the realms isn't easy, you know? It takes something from my soul each time. But never you fear, I've pulled a clever trick out of my sleeve. The Lady Vengeance stands in 2 realms at once. Her body here, her soul in the Hall of Echoes. You can still return at your leisure. At least I got us where we wanted to go. This is Arx. This is where Dallas has fled with the powers of the gods. This is where the path to divinity leads.
Do you have any notions about where I should start the search for Dallas?
Your guess is as good as mine for once. If it were me, I'd start with the Divine Order in the city. Last I heard, there were plenty of Magister within the city walls. If their beloved leader is among them, they'll likely have heard about it. Dallas must be stopped. She has stolen the powers of the 7. You'll need to get the Aetherin back if you're to fight the God King. You'll need it if you're to ascend. Track her in Arx. Find out where she's gone and end her. Take back the Aetherin and the powers of the gods with it. You cannot fail, Godwoken. Not for anything.
Hey, Chief. Before we get a move on, I'd like a word with Malady. You mind?
Yeah, sure.
Psst. Hey, Mals. I'm not, feeling so hot.
I should think not. The demon is getting closer to himself. You'll meet him in Arx soon enough, and if you meet him like this, it's bye-bye Losa. We won't let that happen, will we? I've got a little something cooking. There's power in names, after all. And we know exactly who Adramalik is. Don't worry. I'll find you before it's too late. Demon's honor.
Oh, she might have been butchered, but she still made a noble home. And now our nest. We cannot hide in their barren hall of echoes. We cannot idly wait for fate to take us. There's only one thing left.
Solora looks up to you, then back to Quercus. His whiskers twitch.
We must fight! Onward, Quercus! Onward, shield! Until the great acorn drops, there's still hope! Ho!
Oh!
Gareth massages his forehead and grunts.
Ugh. Why does everything have to go to absolute shite? Glad to see you're still kicking at least. Though I should warn you, Arx kicks back.
Gareth scans the wreckage and whistles. The Lady Vengeance is well and truly ruined.
Oh, doing alright.
He stretches an arm in front of him and takes inventory of every scrape, cut, and bruise.
As good as I'm gonna get. Godwoken, it may be Lucian's day, but Arx will give you little cause to celebrate. I must stay here, but I can give you this. Through it, Lucian may still protect you.
What do you intend to do?
I'll do what I do best. Hold things together. Those that remain still need a chief, so I'll attend to whatever needs attending to. I have no more surprises up my sleeve. I dare say you've had enough.
Can you tell me something more about the city of Arx?
It's a city at a crossroads. Volumes could be written about a single conflict. Yet Arx endures an infinitude at once. It's from Arx that the Divine Order operates, so to speak. Though you'll find its operations are as scattered as dandelion seeds in a cyclone. With both factions at odds, sorcery is not a pervading concern. Do not, however, assume that every paladin offers safe haven. The enemy of your enemy is not always a friend. Were I wearing your boots, I'd seek out Ahu, the Lord Protector, and the Keeper of Lucian's Crypt.
Can you tell me more about this Aru?
Ahu is Lucian's greatest asset, a great wizard, and clever as a cat. He protects Lucian's remains deep within the Arx Cathedral, and I can think of no one better suited for it. He's a man of many talents, not the least of which is knowing. Ahu spots details that elude even the savviest of spies. If the hammer has fallen in Arx, he'll have taken notice.
Gareth grasps your shoulder as you turn to go.
You've done much for me. It's a miracle I even stand here now, Frank. You've got more miracles in you, Fane. With you, what was impossible seems possible again.
I'll try my best. I'll do what I can.
Pray speak.
Where are we gonna look for Sada in Arx?
The Sallow Man's mirror was rather obscure, but I have my suspicions. There's an ancient Empire consulate in the city, you see. By far and away the only place with the appropriate decor and decorum to host a princess.
Are you still thinking about the prospect of divinity?
Rather hard not to think of divinity, wouldn't you say, once it's become a promise? I've always known I was destined for greatness. To be godwoken, though, that I did not quite see. Did you?
It's hard to believe once of a god locked in eternal darkness.
Still, beats counting sheep to pass the time, I reckon. But of course that doesn't quite answer your original question. I have thought about the prospect of divinity, yes, and about what divinity really means. When one strips away from the term all the pomp, all the piety, all the manifold associations it calls to mind, one is left with a single word: power. The true meaning of divinity is power, and as it so happens, power means a great deal to me. The only thing you have to ask yourself is, does it mean anything to you?
What do you think will happen to the House of Shadows now that the Shadow Prince is dead?
If this man was to be believed, he was the House of Shadows, which implies said institution exists no longer. I am not of the opinion, however, that this man was to be believed. Was he prince? Maybe. Did he truly work for the good of our empire? Perhaps. He could have been no more than a lowborn, with a taste for drama and deceit. He could be one shadow prince in a legion of thousands. All that matters is, he's dead. No longer can he stand in my way, or pose a threat to Sadha. Which quite calls for a celebratory round of drinks, as far as I'm concerned.
And what do you make of what happened at the Well of Ascension?
A battle lost. A war begun. Dallas and that pet of hers are a force to be reckoned with. There is more to them than meets the eye. But what truly makes me pause is the fate of the Seven. How pitiful they were at the end. Think on it. Gods reduced to snarling beasts. So starved of source, it made them rabid. Think on it, because that is what we're fighting for. To be a god, knowing what a god really is.
Let's go. Hello. Oh, Beast?
Our lady's naught but kindling now. All we've got is each other. Not that I had any inkling of running off. Not when I'm so close to ending Justinia's plans once and for all. Death fog. I can barely breathe to think of it. Well, not really a ray of sunshine, am I? Come on, off to Mikhail Ross's estate. He'll know where Justinia is, presuming Lohar wasn't talking out of his far too ample arse.
Will Rose divulge the Queen's whereabouts willingly?
I've heard his name once or twice. He's in, how would you say, the import-export business. Old school royalist. The revolution's not exactly good for commerce, after all. I doubt he'll be drawing me a map direct to Justinia, if that's what you're hoping. Though you never know what I could convince him to do, given my winning personality.
Beast winks at you.
I can be a charmer when I want to be.
That it will be our first priority in ARCs.
That's reassuring, actually.
Hmm.
Can't say I know everything she's got planned, but I know she'll do anything she can to halt the revolution. Who knows how many lives she'd end to see it done.
Oh, allow me to speak with the scroll.
Did you hear? The big acorn has come, and it's chosen our forest. We are the chosen ones.
Oh no.
Quackers, do you think they recognized us?
I suppose they didn't.
Our shield speaks, Quacker.
Okay, there's still nothing new we can talk about it. About with.
Lucian the Divine, standing guard over Arx. We've been slacking off by the...
We know about his secret.
More. Why must you crowd our woods? Go be with your own kind.
Okay.
Death fog below.
Oh no.
You see the crash? The ship? Are they void woken?
I'm not sure. We ran as soon as we heard it.
I see. We come to see if they land, so we have time to warn the others. We stand watch nearby, just in case. If you are here to enter Arx, take care. There are void woken within the city, and now I fear they are outside it too.
Oh no.
A prayer from a pilgrim. Mighty Lucian, grant me wealth and power.
Oh, right. Let's give that to Sabil, because it seems like a place where she can go. And we want to follow. Oh, oi! Oh no, not the Void Woken. How come none of you is dying? Let's not go there. It's a bad idea. What do you mean path is interrupted? So much distraction.
I come for prayer and penitence. Instead, I find waste. Do you see anything?
Pilgrim, probably here for Lucian's Day.
Lucian's Day?
Keep strong. Lucian will preserve you.
Ah, hello. Please, if you're in need of supplies, now's the time to stock up. There's no telling where you'll find another trader, such as things are. You'll have to forgive my limited stock. The incident in the harbor was... well, I was lucky to escape with my life, much less anything to sell.
What happened?
Void woken. I was taking inventory of the stock I brought to sell in Arx when the harbor was suddenly overrun. It was horrible. Though I did see one little girl, all by herself just beyond the harbor. Poor thing. She was too far off for me to help. She's surely dead by now. I hope it was swift, at least. She was human. Light skin and fair hair, with a blue flower tucked behind one ear. But her eyes... I didn't know humans could have such dark eyes. They seemed almost pure black. A trick of the light, perhaps. And it wasn't the time to linger for another look.